Tell us about yourself, your occupation, and your home life.
Well, I am married for nearly 34 years now. My wife Cindy and I have 6 children. They're grown. We have 8 grandchildren, one on the way. We're pretty excited about that. Love kids. Lived in the Fosston area my whole life, living on a small chunk of land my grandfather bought in 1931. Uh, we ran a greenhouse there for many years, is how we raised our children. And when they were old enough to get other jobs, because they all worked for us, we decided to quit that. And now I do light remodeling work. Uh, my wife works at the nursing home in Fosston.
What do you see as the major issues facing your district, and how do you want to make a positive change?
Well, one of the major issues in ours is the land acquisition that the DNR is doing now. It's driving our property taxes through the roof. We also have a big problem up there with energy. Since they passed the renewable energies bill into law, our electric bills in our area have tripled. And we have a lot of seniors up there and on fixed incomes, and they're hurting. And those are things I would like to try to work on. I think they're the basis of our problems up there right now. And there's other issues too, always jobs. You know, the economy is suffering greatly in our area. We're losing most of our young people to the urban areas. I know you guys are growing down here, but we're shrinking up there. And I would like to work on that also.
What do you think your greatest qualification for being a lawmaker is?
I'm an American citizen. You know, we are to be citizen legislators. I I have served on the town board now, my own town board for 12 years. I've served as the Minnesota Association of Townships director for my area since 2007. So I'm familiar with the Capitol because we come here a lot on township issues. So you know who is qualified? I always kind of laugh at that question because you know, as a legislator who's representing the people of our area, all I really need to be qualified is to be of that area, and the people decide if I'm qualified, and at least a majority of them have now. So
What types of specific issues, for or against, are you looking forward to taking action on?
when I was out campaigning and people were looking for promises, I said I can only make you one. I'll be one of 134 legislators. And what I get accomplished will depend on how many of those I can convince that my issues are valid or how many of them agree with me. But I will be a voice, and that was my promise to the people. I would be their voice. The issues are exactly what we've talked about. You know, we have to find out why our businesses are leaving. I think I know because I owned one lot for enough years, and I've talked to many of them. We have road issues in our area. You know, rural Minnesota has about 55,000 miles of road, and we get just a fraction of the transportation money. And we have farmers out there dealing with heavy loads, and townships and counties dealing with the destruction of the roads. Something, you know, we need to work on it, even if it's only in small pieces at a time, because it just seems to be pushed back and back and back. And all those things, again, cripple our economy. And that's what it's about, you know. We need people working, and we need families growing in our areas.
If you could trade places with any famous person, living or deceased, who would you choose and why?
I wouldn't trade places with anybody. I like my life. We've worked hard. We've had, you know, it hasn't always been easy, but it's always been good. You know, it's 34 years with the same woman who is great. The kids, I wouldn't change a bit of it. And I'm looking forward to however many years God has left for me on this earth, and I'll enjoy them too.